Vegas Live with Ninon, and yes, do I have a wonderful bevy of men here with me? And they're all from the extraordinary extravaganza in Las Vegas, which is called Alice. Eric, how are you?
Very good.
You're looking wonderful. I'm doing well. I couldn't be any better, could I? Adolfo, how are you? Adolfo?
Adolfo.
Adolfo. I got to say it the right way. Adolfo.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Look at Jeffrey. You know, the temperature, the temperature outside is like 105. Was it a little hot coming in here?
Super comfortable.
You're super comfortable. He wouldn't complain anyway. You know why? Because he's an actor. They never complain, because once you complain, you're never going to be caught again.
Yeah, totally. I'm super good.
You're super good. I'm super good.
Fresh.
Take the truth straight
Nice and
off.
moist.
And
Ryan.
I'm not remembering all the names. I have just met them, and I know nothing about any of them. The thing I do know, you're all from Alice, which is the most amazing show, which was written by Martinez, which is, what is Lisa?
And Martinez.
Anne Martinez.
Yes.
Anne Martinez wrote this and put this all together. She's a little tiny soul, and she put this whole thing together with the energy. Now, this Alice is slightly different. What's made this so different as I guess the sort of 2016 is really what it is?
Yeah, well, there's a few things that make it different.
Yeah.
We wanted to incorporate the steampunk style,
Steampunk style.
And sort of a Victorian era into that. That's where Jeffrey, our costume designer, comes in.
Yeah.
So yeah, we also wanted to have very current, it's a rock-based show, live band, so we have a very aggressive choreography, very different stylistically from anything we believe is currently on the strip.
And it is, because it's done on stage and it's also done off stage. So you see them coming off stage, going up and down the aisle, and actually doing some performances and action in the middle of kind of the spectators there. Absolutely. Now you do the designing.
Yeah.
Wouldn't we know who does the designing? I mean, did you design this?
Yes.
How do you sort of create something like that? You just keep adding and adding and adding?
Well, with steampunk, it's kind of neo-Victorian,
Yeah.
and it's mechanically driven, I like to believe, so I like to incorporate just as much metal as possible. But one of the hardest things with Alice was the choreo and the partnering, so to say, and just the movement is so intense. I had to create things that were not as hard as what I wear right now.
Yeah, but also not to tighten you down, to make sure that you can all move.
Yes, yeah. And
So
me being a
it's got to be
dancer
very
also.
flexible. It has
Yeah.
to be a flexible outfit, so you can actually suddenly land on your knees and be able to get back up again.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I've used lots of faux treatments, like flexible materials. Like this is actually leather that I cut off a shoe, so it looks
That's
metal
amazing.
here, but it's actually soft leather from
It's actually
a
soft.
tennis shoe. Obviously, I wouldn't put spikes and stuff in certain things.
No.
I downplay with round studs, but I
But
just
on the
like
whole,
to.
you still want to keep the theme, and you want to keep it sort of, you
Yeah.
know, what it is. Because I've seen the show. It is it is non-stop. There's after one, and each thing that comes out is amazing. Now, what part do you play in this?
I played the White Rabbit.
Well, you're the White Rabbit.
I'm the White Rabbit, the crazy one. But actually, originally I was I'm the makeup designer for the show, and I
So
originally
you do the makeup for
yes,
everybody?
I started doing the makeup for everybody like 2 years ago, and then eventually they ended up adding more characters to the show, and I ended up just being
Now,
the White Rabbit.
the makeup, we're not talking about just regular makeup, because I saw those the stripes hair and crazy makeup. What made you get into that idea of to make it that crazy, but also very in keeping with the actual show of getting it sort of really dramatic?
Yeah, I have to say, and I mean, we had a lot of conversations and meetings about this designs, and in general, everybody had different designs, and we've been changing them throughout the whole year just to make sure that we get the perfect design for everybody.
And make it even better.
It has
and
evolved,
better.
and it has to change a lot to the day that we have everybody has their own design, and it was a collaboration between me and Anne.
It's a collaboration with everybody. Eric, what part do you play in all this?
In the show, I play the White Knight.
You're the White Knight.
I am the White Knight.
So now I'm recognizing them all. Not recognizing them.
We all look so different. Our costume and makeup.
With our costume,
But,
yes.
and I began with the show in the beginning.
So how long's the show been out now?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
And how's it doing? Is it doing good?
Oh, I mean, great.
Astronomical.
Yeah,
When
to
I was
see
there,
it
it was a
grow
full
is
house, and Did you ever think that it would? Did Anne ever realize that it would be this big? Or because I had them on the show, and she was talking about this was kind of one of her dreams, and she really wanted to put it together, and she did it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I don't I mean, I think when it started, we were all this close group of friends, and
Yes.
we always had grandiose dreams of what it could be. I don't think any of us really knew
That
where
would be
it would
this
go
big.
or what it would go and become, and just the way it has been embraced in Las Vegas and how people respond to it, I think, has shocked all of us.
I think so too, because when I went to see it, I did not expect what I saw. I knew it would be a little bit out there. I knew that, but I did not realize it would be that far out there.
Right.
But also in keeping what today age is, what we're doing today.
Right.
But I think I think her secret and your secrets are that you're all very young. And you're all in the same sort of age group, but also the same feeling of what's going on in this day and age, because things are just moving so fast.
Yeah. Well, and this whole thing really started as, like Eric said, a close group of friends.
Yes.
You know, we all have vast show experience in this town. I mean, I was gonna say, Jeff taught me a show 13 years ago. That's how I met him.
But none of it, when they say 13 years, I might think, oh, how old were they when they started? I mean, God alive.
We look very young.
Yeah,
You know, you look young.
His makeup.
It's all the it's all that
to see
dancing you're
that.
doing. It's all that jumping on and off the stage, up and down, up and down.
I mean,
It's amazing.
so yeah, we've all done multiple shows here together. That's how we all met. We are all genuine friends. We have been friends for years, and we know the industry very well. And,
So there's no competition with any of you.
no. It's quite the opposite. It's a
Yeah.
complete
And so you
collaborative
help each
process.
other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
each one brings a completely
Each one
different
brings
thing to
something.
the table.
Do you have much turnover with other dancers that are...
There's been absolutely zero. Well, I guess we've had one thing.
Zero turnover? That's
one
that's
thing-
impossible in Vegas.
Yeah, well, but again, it's not some company that's casted a show.
No.
We got together with this. I'm fighting a fly here.
Just wants to join us.
Yeah. We got together. It was a group of friends that, I mean, long before this was a show, I've had drinks and hung out with everyone here, with Anne, with everyone you've seen in the
Yes,
show.
yes.
So you know, my sister's the Red Queen. Like, you know, we
Your sister's the Red Queen.
yes, on the stills.
Laura Kelsey.
She is amazing. And it's funny when you bring her up, because at the end of the show, you see everybody around and then this tall woman. You thought, look at her. She's
Yes.
like standing there.
Yes,
sort of,
yeah,
you know,
she's
she looks
6'1"
fabulous.
already, and then she's on 4-foot stills and does her pole
Well,
routine
she's
on the
got
stills.
never-ending legs. I
Yes.
mean, she was sitting here. That's what you do with those legs.
But yeah, we've had no turnover because this is something we've seen. You know, we've all worked for a multitude of companies out here.
So what have you worked for? Who have you kind of worked for, the companies?
I did Jubilee a while ago, but before it closed. I did Vegas the Show, original cast. I was with Pinup as well for a while, and now I'm over at Chippendales at 53X.
What about you?
I moved here for a show called Storm at Mandalay Bay back in the day. I opened Charo's show Bravo at Aladdin.
Wow.
I've done the show Fashionistas, Show in the Sky, and I'm currently the dance captain of Zombie Burlesque at Planet Hollywood.
Amazing.
I moved here like 10 years ago. I was part of this Cuban company. It's called Havana Nights. And I used to be in that company, and I did that show. I did Show in the Sky. That's where we met.
Yep.
I also did Vegas the Show. That's where we met. So we've been working together for a long time. And today I'm just freelance makeup artist. Alice.
I'm gonna interject as well. Adolfo is a nationally renowned makeup artist. He was on season 4 of Sci-Fi's Face Off.
Oh, really?
He does travel and do
Congratulations.
seminars. He does work
He's
out of
very
state.
humble.
Yeah. So he's you know, he teaches. He's all over the place. So we are very, very fortunate to have him. That's why our makeup is so phenomenal.
I was going to say your makeup is amazing. And Eric, what about you? What do you?
I began in Jubilee out here as well. The old Jubilee before it went through all its changes, and then Ryan was dance captain at Vegas the Show and hired me over there, and I've been there ever since. So that's how
Eric and I, I've been fortunate enough. Eric and I are similar heights and builds and looks and vibes, and not only are we best friends, but we get cast opposite each other a lot. And he was the absolute first person I went to when it came to Alice, because we view the stage the same way, we understand, we approach work the same way, we kind of make decisions in the same way. So dancing
So it's
opposite
very
next to
easy
him
for
is
you
yeah,
to
it's
actually coordinate together. Because coordinating and getting everybody, together, especially for rehearsals, because sometimes, there's much more of a rehearsal than there is actual show. There's the show, you do the show at night. I was in show business a long time ago. But, and it's hard to get it all together, but it's hard for everybody to sort of communicate with each other. But you seem to sort of manage that, and that's like, so what's the secret?
I think it has a lot to do with the fact that we're not just like castmates, we're also friends.
Friends.
Yeah.
So that makes it a little bit easier, and we know each other not just from an artistic point of view, but we also know each other personally.
And that makes something
So
successful.
we connect a lot more, and decisions are made like way faster. We just look at each other and we just
Yeah.
understand.
And you know, and you understand.
Well,
and
we've
you
all
don't-
had lots of experience in the industry.
I think
too.
that's what a lot of that is. I think
Yeah.
it's the experience and all knowing that when you're called to do something, you can actually do that.
Well, and we've again worked multiple jobs where we've seen several producers, choreographers, directors do things right, and we've seen mistakes, and not that we just won't make our own, and not that I've not made
We
my
all
own,
make
but
mistakes.
but we've at least seen the process happen a
Yes.
few times, you know.
Yes.
So we don't have to necessarily share those growing pains together. We've sort of had
You
some
work, you
experience
can
here,
work
you know.
with them together.
Yes.
Do it.
So I think that's,
And I think too, sorry, I think too, being so close, the end game is not to just have the show go.
No.
Like, we have to have the show go at all costs. It's we will have the show go, but we want to do it together, and
well,
we
you
want to do
also
it
want the
inclusively.
perfection. You also want the perfection
Yes,
of it.
but
and
we all
you
want the
also
same
do the-
perfection, and we want the perfection for each other.
And we
And I
take
think
care
that's
of
the
each other in
secret.
the show too.
Absolutely, I can see that very, very well. Now, if this show is obviously doing extremely well, do you have another show in mind that you would like to sort of, bring out?
Alice is the baby right now. Our goal, we
She's
love.
she's got a lot of energy
Yeah,
there.
no, and I promise you, Anne has at least 10 show ideas rattling around in that amazing brain of hers.
I'm just thinking of one.
Yeah. No.
That's
Our goal. I mean, as amazing. We love Brooklyn Bowl. We have a wonderful relationship
Bowl's
and
wonderful,
rapport with them. Brooklyn. Our goal is a 5-day-a-week show that you can see like any other show on the strip. So Brooklyn Bowl knows that they can't house that with their band and performance schedule. So we've got this great deal right now that we perform there. We can invite potential investors, people want to see it, directors of entertainment, things like that are just as much a part as our of our audience
Well, yeah,
as our
for other
friends
people
are.
to see it, so you can put the whole performance
Right.
on if you have somebody who wants to come in and put it in that
Right,
hotel.
and our goal, we are closer than ever, but we want to get sold. We want to be picked up, we want to play at a casino, and we think we have the
Alice
talent
wants to
to.
be sold. They
Yeah.
want to be picked up, don't they all? They are amazing, though, and I'm saying they are. I've seen the show. Absolutely, the talent is amazing, and it's true talent. And the energy, and you feel that. You feel that sort of togetherness, that familyness, and it's just amazing. It just is. Wow, I'm exhausted. They've got so much energy. They're absolutely amazing. So don't forget to see. When are you performing next?
Tuesday, June 14th at Brooklyn Bowl. I'm going to mention our pre-show real quick.
Yes.
From 10 to 11, we have our pre-show go, which is something we're very honored to have. It started off as sort of a scheduling conflict and has turned into this amazing thing. People have been inspired by our show, and I think I speak for everyone when we've been offered opportunities at different points in our careers here in Vegas to get to perform for a group where maybe we should never get an opportunity, get a chance, and we're trying to give that back. So people who are inspired by our show, we're giving them characters and from the book, and they can do what they want with it. So
how
they're
lovely.
choreographing, they're dedicating these performances and getting a chance to perform maybe a different style or something they wouldn't normally get used to be able to do. So from 10 to 11 is our pre-show. It's all local talent. It's their art, it's their creativity that they are dedicating and giving to us, inspired by the show. So check that out. The main show goes at 11 o'clock
11 o'clock.
p.m.
PM.
p.m.
11 o'clock PM. I
Vegas.
get my
Hashtag
AMs and
Vegas.
PMs, but nothing starts in Vegas until PM anyway. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But they've been wonderful. Alice, don't forget to see them. They're absolutely great and amazing in Las Vegas. We shall be right back.